Hey guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of August 2022. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to email me for a price list if you don't already have it. If you want to reach me by phone, it's a separate process. So make sure you're first registered at bill per call, request your callback. If I don't get back to you that day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. Also, be sure to check me out on Patreon for monthly Venus sign readings. And check me out on TikTok. Okay, so we have the overall energy as the Ace of Swords. We've got the King of Disc. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Five of Disc, the Six of Disc, and the King of Wands. Okay, so I feel like the overall energy is about you having clarity and making clear decisions about what you want to do. It also seems like you're receiving information that you needed to make a certain decision. You also may be hearing from someone that you've been thinking about, or you get some sort of response from someone. I feel like you are going to know where you stand with someone. Something seems to be going on between either you and an earth sign or you and a fire sign. It could have been a situation where you were torn between the two, and maybe you weren't ready to make a decision, and then something happens and you're like, okay, I know what I need to do now. I know who I need to move forward with or move on from. Now, I see this as something positive, but it depends on your take or, your current situation. So it's very possible that you could be moving on from someone and starting new, or, like there's a new beginning for you. But that means that you've let someone go. It could have been someone that you've been holding on to for a long time, and maybe you decide to just release your energy from them and start new. So it's very possible that you're like starting over. The other situation is completely different. It could be that you and a love interest have decided to take things to the next level. Whether that is moving in together, getting married, or what have you. Or if it's very early, like you just met someone, maybe someone hadn't had the courage to communicate with you, this indicates that they finally took that step, got out of their comfort zone, and reached out to you. This also could be you. Maybe you've been thinking about someone and finally you decide to reach out to them. Now, it is possible that if this is the scenario where you're like, okay, I'm going to, shoot my shot, it's very possible there could be a rejection. But at least now you're like, well, I tried, now I know, no big deal. And it does look like if you do get rejected by them, there's another potential love interest for you right around the corner. And that could be the fire sign or the person that is more assertive, more independent, just a different energy. Now, if you are just completely single but just kind of open to meeting someone, it could be that you weren't at first, but now maybe you're ready to get out there. You're like, okay, I'm ready to go on a date. I'm ready to explore new relationships. And so if you're dating, it looks like you're going to be having fun and meeting new people. I still feel like there may be you know, some duds out there. You might not like all the people that you're going out with, but I still feel like even so, eventually there's going to be somebody that comes around that you're actually mutually interested in and have a good time with. So it may not work out with one person, but there's someone else. Something is also looking like needing to forgive someone. So it could be that someone ghosted you or just disappeared, especially like after you had like a vulnerable moment with them. And then it looks like they come back and explain what happened, or they're apologizing and just kind of sharing with you the reason why they disappeared. It seems too like you and someone who was not on the same page, or you guys were not seeing eye to eye, you're working out your differences. I feel like you're coming to an understanding that it's a two-way street, and you know there's a give and take to, you know, having like a balanced relationship. I feel like you're also just like looking for peace and wanting to be with people who bring you peace. If someone is going to disrupt your peace, then I feel like you're not going to be bothered with them. Communication also just may be like a theme for you in regards to your love life, especially if you are talking to somebody. I feel like things are needing to be said, because I feel that something's going on, or there's going to be a moment where you're not speaking up for what you're thinking or feeling, so your needs are not being met. Or this is happening to your partner. Something going on, they get really weird and they won't tell you why. So communication is key for you guys. And I do feel that there's going to be a moment where there's a misunderstanding or a lack of communication, but then you guys are going to get things straightened out. Seems like you might feel like you wasted your time with somebody. I see you getting over something that you were afraid of. I feel like you were overthinking something, and then I feel like you're going to push yourself out of your comfort zone and enjoy yourself. You also might decide to give someone a chance who you were not going to give a chance, or you had no interest in for whatever reason, and you decide to go ahead and take a chance, and it looks like things go really well. Somebody also may feel guilty for sleeping with somebody too soon, especially if the person does disappear, but I feel like they'll be back. Yeah, you or somebody was like trying to suppress their feelings, or maybe that's the current situation. Somebody's currently suppressing their feelings, trying not to think about you or you them, making just a huge deal out of just saying something so simple as hi. And then I feel like eventually someone comes out of their comfort zone and they're going to be happy that they did, whether it's you or the love interest. You also just might be, maybe you're not going on a date yet, but maybe this is like at least taking the first step to getting to meet someone, like starting a dating profile or whatever. It's like the first step. I feel like somebody is an artist. It could be musical artist, but I'm also getting like someone who paints or sculpts. Somebody has been expressing their emotions through work. So yeah, like a musical artist, like somebody is writing about somebody that they love or somebody that hurt them. They're writing about it, singing about it, rapping about it. I also feel like you're learning a lot about yourself and what you need. I feel like you're really focused on healing yourself. I feel like you are wanting to make sure that you are healed before you get into any type of commitments. There is someone that also is coming off as either temptation or someone who's coming off unhealthy for you in some way, shape, or form. And you may be asking yourself, is this a good idea? You're like, why am I even entertaining getting involved with this person? If somebody disappeared or you didn't hear from them, it could be that somebody either got sick and so they've been just like recuperating. But I'm also seeing a situation where someone connected with somebody from the past. Yeah, I feel like maybe someone needed time to think, whether it's you or love interest. It's like, let me, I don't want to talk to them. I need to see, do I want to be with this person or that person? Or do I want to remain single? You deciding to focus on yourself could end up hurting someone's feelings. This person might take it that you're not interested or that they're not as important. Seems like you're going to end up telling the truth to somebody if they ask, or if you ask someone, they'll tell you. But if you don't ask them, they're not going to say anything. So any concerns that you have about somebody, it's better for you to just outright ask them, because I'm not getting that they're going to voluntarily tell you. Okay, so I'm just kind of getting that you may have asked a question and now you're just waiting for this person's response. If you were wondering if someone was still involved with like the baby's mom or just still involved with somebody in the picture, I feel like they're going to explain to you the situation. I'm not going to say that they are or they aren't. I just feel like they're going to tell you the truth about what's really going on with that person. Yeah, I kind of feel like you may end up feeling like you shared a lot of yourself with someone and maybe feel like they didn't do that with you. Another thing I'm seeing is like some sort of competition, or two people competing for you. Yeah. I almost feel like too, like if you move on from someone and you find someone that you're genuinely interested in, the other person is going to pop up out of the blue. But I feel like it's too late. I feel like you're done with that person. I really feel like it's an earth sign. You might be moving more towards a fire sign or someone who's more in tune with what you want out of a relationship. And the minute you move on, I just kind of feel like that other person is going to feel it and they're going to pop up. Yeah, so those are the messages that I'm getting for you guys. Hopefully some things resonate. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.